Welcome to Talladega Superspeedway for the 5th race of the AHP Cup Series Season number 2. I'm your host, AHP, and today we're about to go racing at the biggest oval in all of NASCAR. This is the second Superspeedway of the season, 8 laps today. The track is 2.66 miles long, and it is 80 degrees outside. We're about to see some action-packed super speedway pack racing where we're going to see these cars inches apart the entire time. In just a second now, we're going to get to our drivers to watch out for. Sponsored by Coca-Cola. Starting on pole today is Kyle Busch for Team RCR. Number 8, he has 3 total wins, trying to get his 4th today starting on pole. His previous wins were Atlanta, Bristol, and the exhibition race at Saltwater. Then a little bit further back in the field, in 5th place for the Stewart-Haas Racing in the number 14 is Chase Briscoe in the Old Spice Talladega Nights car. Ryan Preece also is in the other Talladega Nights cars you can see right there on the right side. But in 15th today is Kyle Larson, trying to get his first ever win here at DEGA, and he's turned out to become a better super speedway racer than we all thought. Now, Grand Marshal of Everett Larson.
You ready to race at Talladega? Gentlemen, start your engines!
By Everett Larson, and the drivers roll off. We're going to get the starting line, and we're going to see in the front row we have Kyle Busch and Corey LaJoie, then Harrison Burton and Austin Hill. And then we can see the rest of the cars just rotate throughout the screen. We see the other Talladega Nights car right there in the 41. Andrew Petcha there, a little bit farther back in 16th place. Let's see if he can do anything today, after making his first ever start last week at Watkins Glen. We see a couple new schemes for this race. First ever time some of these schemes have ever been seen. But as the starting lineup shuffles throughout the screen, we're about to go green. The engines are going through the Geico restart zone through the tri-oval. Here we go green at Talladega for 8 laps here today. Kyle Busch in that number 8 car is going to be side by side with Corey LaJoie down the back straightaway, as they seem to have formed a third lane out back with Daniel Suarez leading the pack. As we go into the tri-oval, oh, and there's a spin. The 21 of Harrison Burton is around into multiple cars. A big one here on the first lap. I think 5 to 7 cars were involved there. We're going to have to see a couple replays, but we see the 12 of Blaney and the 14 of Chase Briscoe both in the pit lane. They will be able to continue, though, just in the pit lane. It looks like they're just going, pushing hard. Everybody's pushing hard. The 14 might have gotten the 21 a little bit loose. The 14 somehow saves it. Watch Chase Briscoe and Ryan Blaney. They're both sliding. The 14 is completely sideways here in the infield grass. And he slides all the way to the pit road. Austin Dillon dodges the wreck too on pit road. One of the first ones to come down pit lane right there. You see the 21 just kind of sweep in front of everybody. That's going to be Ross Chastain, Daniel Suarez, and Harrison Burton. And we're Lance Truesdale, where Corey LaJoie is in the lead. Here we go. We're going back green for the second time today. Austin Hill is on the outside of Corey LaJoie. We're lap number 3 now. Eric Jones has made his way up a few positions too. Is giving a push to Corey LaJoie. But there's a third lane being formed with Joey Logano and Andrew Petcha. And now through the tri-oval once again. Can we make it around clean this time? Because last time we could not. Seems like we can, and now we're on lap 4. The longest green flag run of the day as we go down the back straightaway. The 22 versus the 26 into turn number 3. William Byron now, we've not seen him much today, giving a push to that outside lane of Andrew Petcha. Andrew Petcher's going to be able to get edged out front and is going to take the inside lane, and William Byron's going to pull up on the outside lane to second. As we get a ride along here down the back straightaway, who is it going to be into turn number 3, as there's only 3 laps to go at this super fast super speedway race? Andrew Pecha is in the lead now. Oh, and there's a caution light out. Oh, and it's the 4. The 4 almost flips 2 wheels off the ground right there. Caution is out, a single car spin. But we're going to have to take a look and see how he did not flip over right there. Second caution of the day. That is going to be Josh Berry in the number 4. Spins out all alone in the back. No, it looks like Recky Spinhouse Jr. has something to do with it. As we see a separate camera angle there. It just looks like the 47 gave a bad push. How did the 4 not flip right there is insane to me. That's going to be it, though, for him today. He's on the record. He slammed on that inside wall after he spun out. Also, 2 wheels off the ground doesn't help your suspension and everything once you land back down there, even if you didn't hit the wall. So, going back green for the 3rd time today. Green flag is in the air. William Byron in the inside lane with Andrew Petch on the outside. The 7 of Corey LaJoie is going to form a 3rd lane with Kyle Busch. The 2 front row pole sitters out there leading the way. A whole line of Chevys on that outside line. Corey LaJoie, Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon, then AJ Allmendinger, all pushing that line. Can we make it to the white flag here at Talladega? We're on lap 7 of 8. Now we're on lap 8 out of 8. White flag is in the air through turns number 1 and 2 as we get a ride along with Corey LaJoie down the back straightaway. We see how fast these cars go down the back straightaway. Everybody wants this race win as we go into turn number 3 and now turn number 4. Who is it going to be? We have to go all the way through the trioval, remember, because it is Talladega. Corey LaJoie being pushed out in front by Kyle Busch. Corey LaJoie is going to get at the line as there's a huge wreck in the back. Martin Truex Jr. up into the fence, and everybody behind him is collected. Oh my gosh, what did we just see right there? Corey LaJoie won, and the nose of Martin Truex Jr. is about 100 feet away from where his car landed. Look at all that carnage on the track right there. We're definitely going to have to look at some replays. And we just see his bumper and his engine and the hood all just laying on the track of Martin Truex Jr.'s car. Hopefully he's okay. We'll get to find that out in just a few minutes. Hopefully seconds. Let's go ahead and take a look at that replay. We're going to see this replay a lot. We need to see this replay a lot. It was a magnificent crash into the fence, to say the least. But first of all, let's look at how Corey LaJoie got it done by getting pushed by the 2 RCR teammates, as well with the 16 of AJ Allmendinger. And Corey LaJoie gets it by a full car length. Anyways, we see the 19 up and over. We see another camera angle here right at the start-finish line. The 2 of Austin Cindric pushes the 19 a little bit too rough, I believe. Slides into the grass, but overcorrects. His car climbs up and over Austin Cindric's and Chase Elliott's car as well. Just what a crash. We're going to take a look at this a few more times. So you see it in slow-mo this time. 19 overcorrects, slides up and over the 2, the 9, and look at the 62. The 62 just gets ran over by Martin Truex's car as his hood just gets absolutely just ripped off by the catch fence. Hopefully all the fans are okay as well. But let's just see how many other cars gets collected in this crash. Seems like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 or 7 cars in that crash. Just by that one car being spun. Miraculously, he didn't flip. But he just went over the cars, came back down. And Corey LaJoie waited to burn it down, making sure there's no injuries. As we've just heard, there's no injuries, and Corey LaJoie gets to burn it down as he gets his first ever win in the AHP Cup Series after chaos happened behind him. Corey LaJoie is a great super speedway racer, and he gets it done at Talladega. Let's see if that 40 extra points plus a few more of all the laps he led can get him in the playoffs. Well, can help him stay in the playoffs, because there is no win in you're in. So we see the catch fencing all torn up as well. Take a look at all the different cars here and where they finished. We're gonna get the official finishing results here in just a second. As we see now, Corey LaJoie gets his first win. Kyle Busch finishes second. The front row was able to stay in front the entire race, which is absolutely crazy for a super speedway. Then we see William Byron, Austin Dillon, Tyler Reddick, AJ Allmendinger, Joey Logano, Noah Gragson, Austin Cindric, and Chase Briscoe rounding out your top 10. Then we see that we had 7 DNFs today: Ryan Blaney, Ross Chastain, Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Larson, Daniel Suarez, Harrison Burton, and Josh Berry finishing in last. That was not Josh Berry finishing last, sorry. That was actually the 21 of Harrison Burton finishing in last. As you see, everybody where they are in points now, as Christopher Bell is in the lead of points, even though he doesn't have a win. Well, that's just about going to do it for me for race number 5 of season number 2. Corey LaJoie is your winner, and we'll see you next time at Martinsville for the shortest track in NASCAR up next.